Today I spent 100 days playing the Voidtrain, from finding cute little creatures that will work for you, to fighting train ticket inspectors because you are cheap. We are going to start the journey on a small train that will later become too big for the station, while collecting any resources and upgrading as we go. On top of all of that, completing arena challenges for loot and uncovering void secrets. If you do enjoy this type of videos, please leave a like, and without further ado, let's spend 100 days in Voidtrain. Not really. Anyway, my day started as I knocked and entered a strange hut seeking shelter from a snowstorm outside. Anybody home? Wait, I have a narrator?
This is how it all usually starts.
Anyway, my first task was to turn on the lights, but first... warmth. Anyway, I guess let's check the box with the electricity sign on. Yeah bro, you ain't opening that. Alright, relax.
If I were you, I'd look for a key. Or something that looks like a key. Maybe just something heavy.
Something that looks like a key. How about this?
I don't think that's going to help.
Alright, never mind. What about the hammer?
Blunt object. Gotta grab it.
Wait, my guy is an idiot. Let's end this before he gets hurt. Thanks for watching. After fixing the electricity, the narrator said to check the thingy on the table. Literally. And I wish I didn't. Great job, dude. You really fixed it now. And now I was officially inside the void, within the first path. Yes, I know I called it days, but let's not complicate things. I first picked up the diary that was floating in the space. And I think the narrator was giving me hints to just give up.
Of course. Such an inventive mind wouldn't have any trouble figuring out the mechanism of a simple trolley.
So I'm that person. If I see floating collectible objects nearby, I'm going to collect them, even though I might not need them yet. Which means I spent good 5 minutes gathering materials, because why not? Materials! Until finally activating the brake lever, which made my train move backwards. The transition lever then made my train go forward, which makes sense I guess. But first I wanted to see what would happen.
Right now,
For science.
just slowly.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Let's go forward then.
That's a useful book you've picked up. Is the author some kind of scientist? Or inventor? I hope he's not too upset that we stole his train.
Wait.
Awkward.
We stole a train. With the book and the hammer I've collected, I was able to build stuff. So I opened the journal and built a research table. Hahaha, who's laughing now about collecting resources at the start? What is a research table, you ask? Well, of course, to unlock new blueprints for storage, production and decor. There are 33 different stages that you have to unlock. Fun! My first 2 blueprints to unlock was a smelter and a container. I need to smelt 1 bar for the container, which means I have to build a smelter first and smelt a bar. Materials. So I gathered enough and researched the first blueprint. Smelter. I then built a smelter, where I had a realization that I need to collect 2 times the materials, as building them also costs the same amount of materials, which means more materials. After gathering enough of materials, I had a hard time trying to add fuel into the smelter. It was mere accident I've achieved this, but I was happy because I was smelting a bar. Once the bar was finished, I needed 1 more so I can actually build the storage. Oh yeah, I had to figure out how to pick up the finished bar as well. After constructing the storage, I had the new task to build the workbench. I wonder why I built stuff the wrong way around, huh? For the next 20 minutes, I kept on gathering materials. More materials. Researching new blueprints, and build whatever I've unlocked so I can progress through the research phases. For example, I built a workbench where I can craft parts required for unlocking and building new blueprints. I've also built a lab which lets you make materials that can be gathered in the void, as well as required parts for the blueprints. As I didn't have enough scrap metal to continue researching and building, I found myself at a big ass triangular gate. I decided to go forward to see what was waiting ahead. So I pumped up my engine and went through. This was my first stop at the station. These stations are at the end of each of the paths. It is where you can upgrade your train, trade materials, open chests with loot, open chests that you will get from challenges, which I'll speak about later. As this was the first station, there wasn't much here apart from some loot, and a revolver with unlimited ammo. This is a starting weapon which will help me defeat enemies till I get a bigger one. I've also looted this upgrade box which I can use to upgrade my train, which means more space. I built more floors on the platform and my train was already looking better. With all the activities on this station done, it was time to move on, so I used the train brake to exit the station. I had to go through the portal again and found myself in a path number 2. I then gathered some more materials, and built myself a storage rack where storages can be placed. It looks more cleaner and organized. I've also relocated some of my stuff so I don't feel so claustrophobic here. I continued slowly moving forward through the void and gathering more materials, as well as unlocking further levels of the research table, until I met others.
Can you see it too? Or am I hallucinating already?
I tried to communicate with the others on the train, but that failed.
Can they see us? Hey! Well, whatever.
So I moved on and eventually built a kitchen. This is where I can cook some delicious food and restore my starvation bar. See, there it is at the bottom. The starvation bar helps you regenerate your health if you get damaged. Basically, if you're below this marker, you ain't getting health back. I continued on powering through the research and was already at phase 8. I then researched and built the armory table and whatever this is. Armory table lets you upgrade your guns and create new ones. Through the game you will collect weapon parts and guns which can be stripped down into parts that you can use for your own guns. Basically upgrading. I have no idea how to play this dance on the table game. No, I didn't spend 20 minutes trying to play this. No, never. Anyway, eventually I came to the end of the tracks and made it into the giant portal again, which means another station. Inside this station, things were different. As I was exploring the surrounding, I came into my first gunfight. I tell you what, the revolver is pretty fun and strong at the start. I'm two-shotting each of the enemies. That's if I can hit my shots, obviously. Oh yeah, and then this happens every now and then. With the last of the enemies defeated, I went back to my train to build another storage unit as my inventory was completely full. I collected the rest of the items and was on a search for a sound source. Eventually I came into this room and found a broken radio that desperately needed to be fixed. And I did exactly that. And after listening to the message, I went back to the train. I also found a trading machine, which lets you swap out items, and a gambling machine. The enemies have a chance to drop a token that can be used here. You have a chance to get resources, weapon upgrades and other useful stuff. With everything done at this station, I decided to go for the next portal. As I was in a path number 3, and was busy building and researching, I wasn't paying much attention to the surroundings, until the narrator said this.
Aside from the nasty but harmless creatures, there are other, let's just say, hungry monsters.
I started looking everywhere, but I couldn't find anything, until this popped out from behind the rocks. A void shark. The shark just kept on running away, so instead I planted my first seed in my newly built flower pot. And finally, I used armory to upgrade my revolver. I continued gathering and researching until I needed more leather for the next blueprint, a leather suit. This will let you insert armor plates that will provide you with more armor, obviously. This is going to be important once the enemies are going to be stronger. And they will. One way leather can be gathered is by farming the little thingies flying around in the void. They are pretty quick, and once you kill one of them, they'll go into turbo mode, which means it's almost impossible to get another one in short time. Another way is to defeat the shark, but he went on a vacation, I think. I eventually gathered enough of leather and unlocked the suit. Great, I need 2 more to actually craft it now. One thing I realized, if I collect the small things by hand, which you can do, it doesn't alarm the other pools of the small things, and you can get multiple ladders without having to wait for them to calm down. Oh yeah, the shark is back. I definitely was very calm and collected here. And finally, the shark decided to come closer where I defeated him. I was given 2 FUTs and 4 levers. Perfect. I finally built the suit and continued working and gathering towards the backpack and the grapple hook. Oh, farm is gonna be so much easier now. I built a backpack which increased my inventory by 3 and built a grapple hook which lets you do this. It's like an extended arm to grapple materials. Nice. I ventured on through the void and again reached the end of the train track, where I entered the portal, which means another station. As I entered the station, it was quiet, which means nothing fun happened. So let me summarize what I've done. Looted items, crafted and smelted items, danced to a radio, played basketball, hit the gym, looted more items, upgraded my train, was involved in another gunfight, found this altar which will come to play later, and as I used all my materials I had, I was ready to leave. As I entered the path number 4, I was greeted by another void shark, but I made a huge mistake, as I finished him off outside of my reach. Rest in peace, 4 levers and fat. I continued doing what I do best, gathering materials and researching more blueprints. And bam! I could finally unlock a steam engine, which is huge. Just think of the speed. But before that, I needed to make a crusher, which will help me process lump of ice and coal to, I guess, power the new engine. With all the materials gone, I had to move forward. But I couldn't, because I came across this checkpoint. I'm not gonna lie, this whole encounter was chaotic, as you can see. I kept on missing my shots due to panic, and health took extremely long to recover without a couple of bandages. Which is what I like, a little bit of challenge, but I thought I ain't gonna make this one. But let's talk about the checkpoint. This is basically an outpost, where you have to clear enemies and open the gate so you can continue on. It's a little fun thing to do while you're still in the void. You know, giving you a break from the grinding and researching new blueprints. I can see the enemies are getting stronger. For example, some of these had armor on already, so it took a little bit more shots to defeat some of them. After defeating all the enemies, I looted all the resources and opened the gate by pulling the yellow battery out. I think you can also run through the gate at high speed, but you're gonna damage your train, obviously.
Unfortunate news. You're wanted at every post. Oh, no, wait.
And apparently I'm wanted at every station. Great news. I didn't waste no time and continued on my fugitive adventure. I gathered enough resources again, more materials, and built a crusher. As I mentioned before, it will help you crush down big chunks of coal and ice. And I can also make much better fuel sources than wood. I just haven't come across the big chunks yet. So stay tuned. I kept gathering materials and moving forward until I reached the next portal, which means another station. At this station I was given a new quest, breaking in. Great, it definitely sounds like I'm a fugitive. So, as per station, I looted all the items, cleared all the enemies, and I was ready to break in. As I tried to enter, I needed a key card, which dropped from the enemies I previously defeated.
Definitely can't open it with a hammer this time. You need a key.
So I looted the card and tried again. As I entered this big train facility, inside was a bunch of items I could loot and found more parts to upgrade my train.
Looks like our little train is ready to grow.
I used the train upgrading terminal and added another wagon to my train.
Uh-oh. Look at our big train. They always grow up so fast.
This narrator is the best feature, I think. With all the upgrades completed and resources on low, it was time to go through the void portal again. At the next path, and with the void shark defeated, I focused on researching the engine. I'm gonna need a lot of items, which means more materials. Be right back. With all the required items, I finally researched the engine, and now I couldn't wait to go to the next station and upgrade my train's power. So I continued on further into the void. As I was gathering materials, I finally found the big coal chunk I was talking about. I then popped the lump of coal into the crusher, which produced 3 coal chunks that can be later made into a bigger coal fuel source. As I was moving forward, I was ambushed by a minefield.
Bad news. Now there's a piece of scrap metal trying to kill us too.
At that time, I didn't know defusing the mines will give you metal scraps, so my tactic was to shoot on sight. As I conquered the mines, I was faced with another outpost. At this outpost, after defeating all the enemies, I've looted my first gun. I couldn't be more happier. This gun is going to stay with me till the end of the video, as I just kept on upgrading the parts into the gun. I've also found a second gun, but stripped it apart for parts. I then built more storage as I've kept on running out of space and continued venturing deeper into the void. That was short-lived, as I've made it to the end of the tracks into the next portal. At the station, I've done all the chores of clearing mobs, looting and upgrading, and had the realization that I've run out of metal scraps to build my new engine. As there was not much else for me to do here, I went through the portal again into the next gate or path, whichever you prefer. Within the 6th path, I was peacefully reading my journal just to be rudely interrupted by a void shark eating my train. How dare he! I repaired the damage he caused and waited for his return to get revenge. Let's just say he doesn't like this new gun. After the revenge of the shark, I continued gathering materials, more materials, until I reached the next outpost. I have to say, the bad guys also don't like the new gun at all. For the rest of the train tracks that I had left, I focused on gathering materials I need. More materials. Especially metal scraps and wood. As I arrived at the next station, apparently there was a creature here. But first, I made my priority to build my new engine.
There's a smell. It's weird. I don't recognize it at all.
Oh, look at it. It's beautiful. So in order for it to operate at higher speeds, I need to feed it ice and some sort of fuel. I then went to look for the creature that was at the station. I first cleared the guards and looted all the items. Now this is where I made a huge mistake. So these boxes act like rubbish bins where you can dump all the items that you don't need, and when you go from the station, they are gonna be lost forever. I didn't have much space in my inventory, so I placed most of my items and my favorite gun inside the box. I think you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, the smell is getting stronger. It's definitely here somewhere.
I then went to search for the creature and found a lab. This lab was used to study creatures that were stuck inside some sort of yellow rock.
It was not difficult to overcome this flimsy wooden obstacle, was it?
I eventually found the rock with the creature inside and took it to the unpacker, where the creature was
It
unpacked.
looks like amber. Looks like the kind of machine we need. Not that I read those documents very thoughtfully. Anyway, let's get in there. I'm pretty sure that's what it said.
This was a huge distraction to my items that are still inside the disposable box. Anyway, how can I be mad I lost items when I discovered this cute little thing? Of course I built a bed for it and invited it on the board of my train. With the creature on board and my items still inside the disposable box, I was playing with the engine and accidentally activated the afterburner, which made my train go into the next portal. RIP items and guns. At the path number 7, the creature was sad as there was no decoration on board, so I built the table with a lamp and finally it was happy. After looking for my grapple hook for good 5 minutes, I had a hard and sad realization that it's on a previous station inside the disposable box. After shedding few tears, I decided to continue working on my research. I've unlocked the second smelter. I have to say, it's massive. I also built another grapple hook and continued gathering material. More materials. Clearing outposts and destroying all the mines that came my way. At the next station, I've unlocked a bunch of new bars, components and built the workbench level 2. I quickly realized that charcoal is not the best fuel source, as it takes wood and chemical to make and it doesn't last that long. I made my first coal briquette, which is probably the best invention for fuel source for now. I eventually ran out of metal scraps again and it was time to depart from the station into the void. What is that? In the path number 8, I defended myself against the Void Shark and made it another outpost where this happened. You know what? This was a short path, as in no time I was already at the next station. I did gather a lot of resources at least. At this station I received another quest to sneak in somewhere.
Ah, no. It sounded like... or...
But before that, I won a lottery in the slot machine. A legendary weapon part. That's insane. And eventually I found under the radio. This one didn't need to be fixed, sadly. After the message, I then searched for the 2 parts for a winch. And my guy does this. This winch basically lets you travel away from your train, if you have something to connect to, like a hook or ugly looking plant. You will see in a second. Apparently I was searching for a scientist, so I made haste into the next portal. At the path number 9, I came across this derailed train. With the new installed winch, I could hook onto the train where I looted a bunch of boxes. They were filled with loot, so I have to look out for these trains in the future. Don't want to miss free loot. I continued in my path and found fireflies.
I have a vague feeling we've overlooked some things. Like the winch brackets.
With the help of a random creature, I was given throwing rings. Throwing rings can be thrown into rocks, and with the help of the winch, I can hook from a rock to a rock and follow whatever the fireflies want to take me. I love an off-train adventure. After traveling rock by rock, I reached this house that's in middle of nowhere. Oh, this is the ugly plant I was talking about. Eventually I reached this puzzle. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how I've done it. It was pure guessing game for me. Once the puzzle was completed, I was rewarded with a chest. I have a good feeling with the chest goes. This is important. Once the chest is teleported to the train, make sure you place it on the train. Otherwise, rip chest. One more outpost later, I was at the station again. As I was clearing the ticket inspectors, a new enemy appeared. This dude was built different. He had armor and a powerful weapon. It was still no match for my weapon though. After defeating all the enemies and looting everything, I placed the chest onto the altar where it was opened. I was given loot once again. Oh, I love loot. I spent good amount of time researching and upgrading my train and rearranging my train before heading into the path number 10. Our gate. In the path number 10, I came across my first challenge arena.
Ooh, what good ones. Don't touch them.
Of course I'm going to touch them.
Why, right up to the elbow. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Elbow deep? Really? I was transported to this magical place.
Yeah.
Upon speaking to the arena master, he offers loot for each of the waves that I complete. It starts off easy, with just couple of monsters, and each wave there are more enemies with more health and damage. Also reward increases. There are 5 levels you can complete, and it's only place you can gather acid, although I haven't unlocked it yet. The last 2 waves there is a boss that has a spike attack, which can be annoying. He also has bunch of armor. After completing the 3rd wave, I had enough, as I ran out of ammo and didn't have any armor nor bandages. If you are unsuccessful in the arena, you are going to lose all the rewards for the completed waves, so tread carefully. I counted my losses and claimed my rewards that also included the chest. After returning to my train, I rushed into the next station to open the chest and work on my research and upgrades. But first I had to clear the bad guys. Alright, enough of playing, time to pull out the big gun. I spent some time upgrading my powerful weapon and it's currently on 300 DPS. Bear in mind it started at like 100. After my successful weapon upgrading, I decided to build a gatherer station. A gatherer station basically lets you employ one of the cute creatures that are on board. And once working, they'll periodically go in the field and gather some materials. So I've employed the only creature I had on board, and managed to almost finish phase 18 of my research table. But I've run out of materials again, and it was time to go deeper into the void. Wait, what's happening in here? Wait, what's happening? Is it because I wasn't in the front of the train? Really? I continued gathering materials, more materials, researching further blueprints, fighting with jellyfish, and raiding any outposts that came by. As I've unlocked acid upgrade in the research table, I'll finally be able to receive acid. I'll need quite a lot, as it's required for the next bunch of blueprints. Only problem is that arena challenges is the only place to loot it. Speaking of the devil, I was already at another challenge arena. Clearing first, clearing second, and clearing third. And I ran out of ammo once again. So I took the reward. After the arena, I've researched backpack and suit level 2, which increased my backpack by another 3 slots, and my armor by 1 slot, which is pretty nice. As I ran out of acid I've just received, I had to find another arena so I can research further blueprints. So I kept on moving forward and gathering any materials that came by. More materials. Another station? Oh, another shark. Oh, more mines. Oh, another outpost. Oh, more mines. Oh, another puzzle house. Oh, damn jellyfish. Oh yes, another arena. Here we go. More acid. The one thing I realized, I ran out of ammo for my gun at around wave 3. There is no point trying to go for the 4th wave, as I won't have enough ammo. Maybe for future I need more ammo refills, or more guns that use different ammos. So I got my 3 goals and hopefully I can get through the wave 5 next time. I worked through the research again and finished the armory table level 2. I think with this one I can extract the cores of a weapon. I can't wait to build it. The next important upgrade I can unlock is gasoline gathering. This is the last current fuel source that can be unlocked, and I cannot wait to unlock it. But I don't have enough acid to unlock, sadly. You know what that means? Arenas. Wait, I actually have enough. Oh yeah, let's see how much materials my new employee gathered. You know what? Not bad. Maybe I need more of them. After unlocking the gathering, I can finally gather gasoline. Yes, the best fuel source in game, I think. Oh, look at that diesel engine. Yes, I'm so close. But first, another stop at the station. A new station with a new quest. I was hoping this would happen soon.
Do you believe in fate? Well, for example, whether you determine your own destiny or everything has already been decided for you. Well, just a thought.
First, I organized my train a little bit and was ready to explore. One gunfight later, I was looking at the prophecy machine. I first picked up the pedestal at the workshop and installed it in front of my train, but something was missing.
It feels like it's missing something.
So I went to investigate.
We found the cause. Now it's just a matter of not screwing everything up completely.
Oh yes, it's repair time. Fixed. I turned on the machine and with the massive help from a narrator, I understood everything.
Here's the thing. Normally, I'd understand at least something. But now, I don't understand anything at all. Really? Not even a hammer.
I just can't, come on.
It will take its rightful place.
After the machine was fixed, I received a prophecy. Prophecies work something like this. You have 3 slots at the pedestal for the next upcoming path, and each of the prophecies will give you a positive benefit and a negative benefit. For example, this one will increase the number of items that are in the void, and the negative being 5% less speed while swimming in the void. It can vary from specific items like wood or metal, and the negative can be more mines or outposts and so on. So quite interesting. Anyway, path number 13. Shark Don't. We talked about this 13 times already. My first gasoline chunk. I can't wait to see how it does in the engine. What is that? Probably not a good idea. Okay, my first pure gasoline canister. Oh wait, I guess I can't really use it in this engine. I'm very close to diesel engine anyway. I just need more acid. Where can I get acid? The next challenge arena. Okay, let's prepare. 2 guns, food, and armor. Am I ready? Well, it started well. Wave 1 was easy. Wave 2 was alright. Wave 3 was a bit of a struggle. And Wave 4 I ran out of ammo again. I was upset that I still couldn't finish Wave 5. Anyway, with the acid I've received from the rewards, I was able to progress through my research table. And finally, I had a diesel engine upgrade. Wait, what's RAM 2? I don't even have the first one. Shark, please don't. Wait, what is this second track? Don't tell me I can change tracks. Oh, never mind. I'm getting raided, ain't I? Wait, what? Oh no, they are stealing my items? Well, this is awkward. I cleared another outpost and made it into the next station. This was a quick path, and at the next station, the narrator woke up.
Something's not quite right. It seems even darker than usual.
Okay, this station definitely looks smaller and different to the other ones. Oh, what is this red thing? Maths and stuff, you know? More metal.
Everything
Why
is
am I
so
getting
desolate.
ammo, huh?
The perfect place for you to hide. Or to hide something.
Hide there? Can I squeeze through? Yeah. Nope. Let's see what we have here. What is that? Oh, hell no. I see a skull. Oh, no. I'm out. Goodbye. Why would you grab it? Just open the door. God damn. Always making it difficult, huh? Oh, shit. Am I dead? What is that? It's magical door.
Are you alright? Looks like security runes on the door. A clever magical mechanism. By the way, one of the runes went out.
Oh, so the thing that broke, I have to find 4 more of them. Okay. Me finding items is like, yeah, I'm gonna be here for 20 minutes. Come on, bro, hurry up.
Figurines. Junk.
What?
Not a work of art. Almost like what Roflimo
What?
draws.
How do I destroy them? Oh, so this one works. Oh, I guess I was in a dialogue still. Okay, 2 more. 2 more. 2 more. Where could you be? Oh, 1. Okay. Last one. Is he hidden outside? No, surely not. Surely not. I bet it's in the plain sight. Oh, what is that? What is... Do you see it? Am I tripping? Is it just... Oh, it's just a shadow. Okay. Yeah, I'm tripping. Where could it be? I bet it's on the plain sight as well. It's somewhere where I 100% can see it, but I just can't see it. Hello? Maybe in here? Maybe back in here? Nope. Where could it be? Oh! Oh!
Don't want to make things worse.
Literally in
I
the
don't
plain
think
sight.
there's anything good waiting inside.
Oh, great.
Whoever put the protective runes on the door is obviously hiding something in there.
Okay.
Fuck.
What do we have here?
I mean, what the hell was going on here anyway?
What do you mean? Oh, okay. We are somewhere here. What is that? What did I just pick up? Data? Oh, it's like a key code.
Wait.
What is that?
So this must be the scientist?
Nah.
He's been hiding in here the whole time?
No, he was just living here. Nice toilet, bro. What else is here? Oh, what is that? Nice diagrams. Okay.
These drawings remind me of something. I heard a legend from an old man. It says that there was a god who drew his power from an eternal waterfall. The water made him the mightiest of gods, but there was a price to pay. That waterfall was full of darkness that enveloped anyone who touched the water. the wise seeress foretold the destruction of the waterfall, for all things have to come to an end. And so it came to be, and the stream dried up, for seers are never wrong. But the god was not foolish, so he hid some vials of the water somewhere in the void. Many brave ones went to seek out these vials in order to wield that power. But no mortal has ever succeeded as far as I remember. Who knows what will happen to anyone who dares to drink from those vials?
Okay,
so
so
the
we're looking for
scientist
water.
is planning to find those vials. Or has he already found them?
So we're looking for water, basically. Okay.
I don't know what he was
that?
trying to accomplish with this ritual. Don't touch anything.
Don't touch anything. Okay. Touch nothing. Okay. Okay, let's go. No, why did I do this? My guy's gonna mess everything up. Oh. No. Don't. No. What are you gonna pull out now? Oh. Oh no. No, 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 no. Well, that worked. Well done. For once, you've done something. Oh shit. Never mind. Never mind. I take everything back what I just said. I take everything back. You just place it back. Nothing's gonna happen.
Well, of course. Why listen to me at all? I'm just a weird voice in your head. Let's get out of here.
Okay, I agree with you. Don't panic, just... I got 22 seconds. 22 seconds, I can still loot. Anything else? I think no. Let's get out of here. Wait, do I have to be on the train or do I have to like leave the platform? Oh, maybe let's leave. Look close.
That psycho has booby-trapped the whole place.
Nice. Don't worry, we're safe. We're in the portal now. What? Depot? I hate when this happens. Okay, we made it. Well, that was...
Remember when I said things were really bad? Or when I didn't? It doesn't matter. Forget it. It was okay then. But now it's really bad.
What do you mean really bad? We made it. Oh, where's the portal? Wait, what is the sound? Oh, what the what is that? Oh no, it explodes as well.
On the whole, these are long-gone creatures of darkness. Just try to survive.
What do you mean, just try to survive? Ah, they explode. 2 shots and they explode. Ow. It's not good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Even though if I kill them, they still explode. No, oh. What? I'm stuck. Oh, let's try a new tactic. How about I let them explode? Oh, he tricked me. Okay. Let's try that again. Shit. Okay, so let them start exploding and run. Good tactic. Oh, sniper. Come on, let's leave. Okay, that's it, I think. GG's. GG's.
What are we gonna do about it? Think about it tomorrow, maybe? If tomorrow ever comes, of course.
Tomorrow. Whatever, dude. Okay, where was I? I need some more metal, actually. Anyway.
The end. Wait, did I just say the end at gate 15? I want to first thank you if you made it this far in the video. Leave a like and comment on what I should play next. Now, where do I start? This is going to take some time to explain, so just give me a few minutes of your time. At the time of playing, I didn't really notice that the game was telling me to be continued. I was pretty much invested into playing more. I still had a couple of phases of the research table to unlock. I wanted to improve my guns so I can defeat Wave 5 of the challenge arena. I wanted to upgrade and customize my train. And employ the max amount of cute little creatures to work for me. But, like I said, the game is still in development and it finishes at gate 15. I was completely clueless and continued playing for further 50 gates before even thinking something was off. Yes, my bad. This is also where the video takes a dark turn. I'm not going to go through the next 35 gates because most of it is just me stopping at either outposts or challenge arenas. As I didn't need any more materials due to the fact that I completed all the phases of the research table, my gun became super overpowered where I was one-shotting armored guys. I tried hiring 12 creatures to work for me, but they were eating so much food and ice that I had to fire all of them. The wave 5 of arena is now super easy with 2 strong guns. I didn't even need armor. And last but not least, I customized my train a little bit. I did eventually go back to my footage to see what happened with the last quest, where I thought it was bugged or something. I mean, going through so many gates without asking questions is impressive even for me, but eventually I figured it out. Sadly, this is where I'm going to leave the video and hopefully come back once there is more stuff to do. Subscribe for part 2. I really enjoyed the game, but at this stage there is a huge gap of what you can do. And I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!